Hey guys, on this episode I'm going to show you how I'm building a Hugelkultur garden bed. So I've got one log in there right now. For those of you who don't know, a Hugelkultur bed is one where you bury some logs deep down in the soil and then you mound up like a triangle-shaped mound on top of it, and the wood will break down and feed the soil throughout the years. Ideally you want broken down wood. You don't want like really fresh wood, but I'm just working with what I have, so I'll show you what I have in there right now, and I'm going to go get some more lumber as well, or more logs. So I'm now down at my local park. We just had a windstorm maybe 2 months ago, and a bunch of trees were kind of leaning over and really dangerous. So the city's come through and cut a bunch of the trees down with chainsaws, and now we have these nice big chunks of logs in here. And like nobody's using them, they're not doing anything, they're just laying here. So I'm sure they won't mind if I take a few for my garden. So we're just going to head a little bit further up here into the woods, and we can start to see them here on the right. Oh, so first down here on the left, there's a couple of these, which I'll probably grab. Nice, good size. And then this is what I came for here, that one. This one is too big because they did not chop this one up enough. So as you can see, I've got 3 logs on here now. I just used some straps on them to crank them down. That's it. I'm tired, but got these in here just barely. This guy's going like right to the edge here. Now I just need to haul these out and put them in my my patch, whatever, Hugelkultur patch. Oh. So we're going to save this plant, and then we'll get the Hugelkultur bed going. So I got my Hugelkultur bed mostly set up. I've got 3 logs on the bottom, 1 log on top. So I need to go get 1 more log, and then maybe some other smaller sticks for the side. Ideally you want to dig down, but I've already got a ridge here that's higher than the rest, and on the other side. So actually on all sides it's higher. So it is already dug down about half a foot. It's a lot of work to dig all this up, especially since a lot of this is clay, so I figure there's not really a lot of point doing that. So you can see just across the street from my house is like the town's dumping ground for anyone's kind of yard stuff. There's tons and tons of sticks, Christmas trees, all sorts of stuff. So you can see behind me here, just full of stuff. Now I don't know if there's like been stuff sprayed on this, that's the only downside, but you can kind of just look and see like this stuff behind me. Look at all this. All these sticks there, that huge pile behind me, that's some perfect fill. But I'm actually looking for one giant log right now. Then I'll come grab some of these sticks. So here's the logs I picked up. I got a couple more here. There's a shattered, you can maybe see it through there. Back behind me there, there's a shattered tree in there, and from the windstorm. So yeah, that one wasn't even cut up by someone, it just shattered into pieces. So I'm gonna put those on there and hike it up, back up here into town. Nothing like vlogging it, hauling logs up a hill. We're gonna keep trucking our way up. Here's the last big one. So you can see the final bed behind me here. I have, it's kind of built in a little triangle shape. So I'll take you in for a closer look. So you can see I've got 3 logs, 2 logs, and then just some bark on the top here. And I also have little extra bits of bark. There's all this extra flower garden kind of stuff. There's some grapevine down here. There's just all sorts of stuff. It's all breaking down. Plus I have a layer of cardboard underneath that was killing off kind of all the weeds over the winter. And so I have all my compost underneath there as well, from my compost bin, and some fresh compost, which you can see right here. And there's a bag there that's also compostable, if you're wondering. Old Brussels sprouts, stalk. So yeah, and then I just need to fill this up with dirt and we'll see how it does. Alright, so it's the next day. I just put in some more sticks into the Hugelkultur bed, and it's time to put some soil in. The Hugelkultur bed is all done. I've got a bunch of my stuff planted in there. I've basically taken all of my plants from around my yard here and put them in there because this is my experimental bed. We can take a closer look. So we got red vein sorrel, we've got some, I think it's called wood sorrel. If you follow my other channel, stay tuned because that's another unusual rare food. We've got some garlic chives, more chives, more chives, and some parsley from my deck. All of this is rhubarb. Rhubarb, more rhubarb. Rhubarb is incredibly healthy, high in calcium. It's a fantastic food, and you can't grow it from seed. You need a root. So my neighbor gave me this, which was excellent, and the roots got nice and big, so it'll grow really well this year. This is my Chilean guava. There's a bit of a weed in here. Let's get rid of that, but it's coming back. It got burnt over the winter, and this is a lingonberry. This here is some Italian greens. I forgot the name of it. Wow, this kale is pretty little broccoli top on there. I should probably eat that. More kale, Russian red, a green curly kale, and Brussels sprouts over the winter that survived. Finally, you can see a bunch of people are asking how am I going to get to the center. This is how here you can see the log, so I can walk along there. It doesn't compact because it's sitting on logs within there, so I can demonstrate. So just a simple demonstration. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't seen anything like this before, then give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment down below, and until the next one, have a great day.